Okay, great. That looks good.
We're going to have to switch it up and plug that in every once in a while so the battery doesn't die. I'm going to practice all the way up here. Hi. If you guys need a visual cue, Sam's going to follow along in the back. I'm first going to just introduce the swing. These are the aerial yoga play swings, also known as AYRx Yoga Swings. We have 2 carabiners holding hand holds, 2 leg loops, and then a main swing that's super stretchy. So I want you guys to just practice getting used to the stretch because they are really different than other swings. And everything expands, which is also really nice. So it'll spread out. You can get into the swing, which is the special prize at the end, the Happy Jack box. And we want to just first get used to hanging by our arms. Now, it's been a while since we were monkeys that we've been hanging from trees, so it's a little intense. And if it's intense, you're in the right place, but we'll take frequent breaks. And then we're going to get used to hanging by our hips, which is the other intense place that we learn to hang from. And then we also have hand holds. Whenever we need a break, we'll just come to stand and use these guys. So this is total playtime. It's interactive, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Even though I'm recording it, we can stop. We can focus on anything in particular, making your own. I just want to know if anybody has any injuries or anything I need to know about. Anything going on? Everybody feel amazing? Everybody's perfect. Happy to hear. Okay, let's stand with the swing underneath our arms. Okay, the mats are here, the circular mats, to inform the movement. So we're going to stand in the center of the mat. Okay, use your forearms to push the swing down nice and low. So it's going to be at the bottom of the ribs. That way, when we lean back, we're going to bend our knees and walk to the front of the mat, and we're going to be in a sumo squat. Okay, so once we're in a sumo squat, so the swing is going to be behind the heart, and then you're going to sit straight down. There you go. Walk your feet forward. Cool. So Sam, go ahead and bring his swing up one more. Okay? I think you can bring it up. And this way we're going to have you work low, so you're good. What? We're going to have you work low, so you're good. Everybody else, you're going to make sure that your knees are level with your hips. Your feet are going to be turned out 45 degrees, and then you're going to let your pelvis hang. So walk your mat forward. Go to get your mat right underneath you, and then let the feet touch the front of the mat. So we like to use the circular mat to inform the space. So get comfortable. Nice deep breaths. Let the body relax. We're going to push our forearms into the swing in order to lift the chest. See if you can get used to the sternum moving up and the belly button moving down. Okay, so we're lengthening through the front of the spine. Does that feel okay? Yeah, so drop your hips all the way. Let your body hang. There you go. That's it. And so whenever we need a break from the underarms, which will happen, we're going to push our legs straight, bring our arms up overhead, open them wide, and then clasp your hands behind the back of the neck. So you're going to let the heart lead towards the sky, head sinks back into your hands, and gently just rock them side to side into a supported back bend. Take some nice deep breaths here. Let it feel good. Let's see if we can bend the left knee and bring the left elbow towards the left knee and just pulse for a couple of breaths. Okay, right leg is going to stay straight. And then lean back into it, straighten both legs, bend the right knee, bring your right elbow over towards the right, and just pulse for a couple breaths, nice and easy. We're mainly going to do therapeutics today. We'll do some fun flying tricks towards the end, but we're just going to work on opening up the front of the spine. Our focus is backbends and inversions. Okay, so both legs straight, open up the arms, take a big inhale, exhale, forearm press. So use the forearm press to keep the hook, and then drop your hips. Drop your hips so flat, all the way. Okay, now let's just play a little bit. I call it aerial yoga play because I like to give you plenty of time to explore in this space. I want you to shift the hips from side to side. Just shimmy a little bit. Let that feel good. Nice. So we're rocking the pelvis back and forth. Okay, we're going to try and drop one knee down. So let's drop the left knee and do a little twist. We're twisting towards the right. And then perfect. Pick that knee back up. So we don't need to change our feet. We're just dropping the right knee down, twisting towards the twist with your arms pushing into the swing. There you go. Go a little bit deeper. Great. Come on back up. We're going to heel toe the feet together. Legs straight out in front of you. Arms up overhead. And then after your fullest expression of a back bend, interlace the fingers behind the neck. And then this is called looping below. We're going to let the hips sway from side to side. The upper body just gently sway in the wind. So nice and easy. So to massage out that stickiness that lives behind the heart. And maybe make your semicircles a little bit bigger and get a little bit more play and swag in your swing. Or drawer, just let it feel good. So open up the heart nice and slow. Flaring the elbows out wide. Let your head sink back into your hands. Learning to trust and feel supported by the swing. It's totally got you. And that allows you to go deeper. Beautiful, guys. Okay, come back to center. Visualize the spine. Inhale, open your arms wide. Exhale, forearm press. So we're just going to rock. So just bend the knees and rock forward and back. So try to sync up with your neighbors. Don't worry about it too much. So we're just going to play a little bit in the space. But just push your hips forward and rock. Just let it feel good. Stretch out the lower back at the same time. It's like you want to go. And then I want you to come to center. We're going to come to a low bada. So the bottoms of the feet come together. And we're going to let the knees flare out wide. And we're going to rock back. So in this position, we're going to let the swing ride up. Okay, so higher than normal, we're just letting the swing slide up. It's going to massage out that sticky spot underneath the subscap. Okay, so push one knee down. Let's push the right knee down. Press the hips open. Left knee stays open wide. Beautiful, guys. Drop down. Push the left knee down. Hips flare open. One more time. Right knee down. Rock side to side. Left me down. Oh, that felt good. Hello, hips. Okay, press the feet down. Straighten the legs. Now push with your forearms. Get the swing back down. Make sure it's nice and low. And then clasp the hands behind the head one more time. Drop your hips. Open the heart. Big stretch. Nice. It's okay to make ooh-ah sounds, whatever feels good. Inhale, open up. Let's do one more forearm press. Lift the left knee up. Shoot it back. Catherine, I called you. You're welcome to come in. Go ahead and drop onto the knee. And we're going to push the hips forward. Now, at the same time as the hips come forward, the heart comes up. So the forearms are really active and engaged. And then your gaze is up and back behind you. You get a big stretch through the psoas. Really nice, guys. Beautiful. Swing. Okay, you know, just one last bit. All right, exhale, just come back to neutral. Let's try it again. Really use your forearms to press, 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 and lift. Exhale to pull that down. Beautiful. And lift. This time, straighten both legs. Come on back out. Feet in front of you. Just wiggle a little bit from side to side. Loosen up that stickiness that lives along the waist. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Forearm press, nice and strong. Lift the right knee up, shoot back. Bend the left knee, come on in. All right, so as we press the hips forward, the forearms engage, and then that's going to allow us to lift the chest and get this big arch up, open over the heart. So I want your head to sink back a little bit more. So you're looking up and back, and then press in so much to sternum lifts. There you go. Just drop your head. So it's like this. You get that lift. Okay? So drop your knee just a little bit more, and then arch and open from here. Really good. Nice. So the movement is up and over. Get that rotation. Take care. You can always clasp your hands behind your neck. Clasp your hands behind your neck. Just show you again, and lean back into your hands. Lean back into your hands. Yes. Nice and slow. You're just trying to scare me. If Catherine wants this swing, that's okay too, but I have a swing for you. But, okay? Nice. All right, straighten both legs. Bring it out in front of you. you. Pass the hands behind the head. Another round of weeping willow. So the feet press in nice and strong. The hips are swaying in the space. The upper body is nice and relaxed. Deep breaths into the heart. Head is fully supported. It's all warmed up for you. Nice to see you. A few obstacles to get through. Oh, I'm glad you made it. I was like, I'm going to get taller. All of this feels so good. Yay. Oh my gosh. Get all my quantum players. So of course you're going to just navigate the wall. Be careful of the pillars and the people and all those things, but we still have plenty of room. We're just aware of all those things happening. Okay, great. Go ahead and open up the arms. Let's come into one more form. Press sumo squat, and now we open it up wide. So now the feet are in the center, but all the way to the edges. And we're going to shift our hips from side to side. Just give yourself some time to play. Don't worry about sinking up so much. It's just feeling the space that's happening along the inner lines of the legs. So notice the inner lines of the legs connect up into the belly. So this is how we start to open up the psoas. It's connected to the inner trochanter, or the inside of the femur bone. And you can feel that stretch as we start to push the hips forward. Okay, and so we're all going to come over to the right. Let's meet there. And we're just going to pulse. Okay? So turn your right toes out to the right a little bit more so you have some room to push the hips forward. Ooh la la. You guys feel that? Oh, so intense. Right? Just breathe as it pulse into the space and then press straight back. And then almost the warrior two. We're not going to pop up into it, but we're just going to pulse in and out. So push towards me a little bit. One more time, we're going to press straight back. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, drop it in. Right knee bends. Really nice. So your feet can be a little bit wider than this two out to the side, so you're being informed by the mat. Okay, so it's the shape of the mat. There you go.
But that doesn't work because I'm off.
Okay, then bring the mat over. Get the mat centered. Help her out, Sam, if she needs help. The swing can come up one if you wanted to have the swing a little bit higher than the sit. So right underneath the plumb line. Great, thank you guys. Press straight back. Left knee bends. Get all the equipment just right so that we can get into some more poses. Alright, drop one down. Push your hips forward towards me even more. So warrior two, people tend to kind of drop into the left hip. I want both hips facing me. And make a wish. Okay, open it up. I wish for my hips to open. Alright, go ahead and press straight back. Just keep the legs wide like we're in a star. Clasp the hands behind the head. One more time, we're going to come into our weeping willow side body stretch. For the first round, keep both legs straight. Bring the elbow towards the outer edge of the knee. It's not going to touch, it's just a directional. So it'll be the last round of backbends. Now we're going to move to some forward fold, so just stick with it. So let's all bend the right knee and bring the elbow towards the knee. Hold it there, open up. Press straight back. Left elbow towards left knee. Press straight back. Over around, right elbow, right knee. And then back, left elbow towards left knee. Beautiful, guys. Okay, great. So we're going to open up our arms wide. See if we can transition from a sumo squat into a wide straddle. So turn our toes in, nice, and heels out. Then we're going to have a strong hook with our elbows. We're going to slide into the elbow creases. Okay, a little strengthening here. We're going to try the peppermint patty. Come on forward, push your hips towards me, nice and strong. And then exhale, press back all the way. Hips over the heels. Just pause. One more peppermint patty. Sensation. Press forward. Hold on strongly with the arms. Beautiful. And then press back. Alright, now to start strengthening the arms as we bring that arm overhead. Nice long line of energy. Get both hands clasped together. You have an X in the swing. It's going to hold the shoulders open. Now, if you need to bend the elbows, it's fine. Do tiny little shimmies from side to side. Just loosen up the hips. Beautiful, guys. Spread the sit bones. Push into the outer heel. Toes in slightly. And then we're going to inhale and lift. Press, press, press. Come on up. Exhale back down, nice and slow. Get the arm strength so we can practice super fly today. We're all going to fly. Inhale, press, press, press. Lift. Exhale, lower, nice and slow. You got it. Beautiful. Inhale, press. Nice. And come on down. So pause at the bottom and open up the heart. Let the heart kiss the ground. Big shoulder stretch. Now we're going to inhale, lift slightly so the left hand can release. We hook it over the top, get the exhale. Second side, right hand underneath the chest. Pull down strongly, make a fist with the left hand and twist, look up towards the sky. Beautiful, exhale, roll back down. Should get a nice adjustment here. Inhale, lengthen, and then twist on axis. Exhale, back down and rest. Lengthen. Nice little line of energy happening. Yes, that's it. And then twist along that axis like there's a pillar of light from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Okay, straighten the left arm, bring it overhead. So grab the swing with both hands, bend the elbows on the mat this time, and shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Maybe bend one knee and then the other knee. Just give yourself 5 breaths to play. Maybe do some loopy-loops, some figure eights. Feels good. To open up the intercostals, the little spaces in between the ribs. Maybe pull up and undulate through the navel, and then arch and open again. Just play a little bit more with your own practice, your own expression. Be creative with it. Maybe bend both knees and drop down. Just let it feel good. That's beautiful, guys. Nice piston. Give yourself time to create a relationship with the swing that's just right for you today. Two more deep breaths, and we're going to meet here in the center. Take your time. When you're ready, neutralize the spine. A little bit more dynamic strengthening. Inhale, press, press, press. Straighten the arms and come on up. Use your triceps. Exhale, come on back down nice and slow. Drop it in. Inhale, press. Use your arms, not your back, which should be nice and hard. And then exhale, release. Chest kisses down. Take a second pause there. Stretch the shoulders. And one more time. Inhale, press, press, press. Come on up. To stand. Okay. Heel toe the feet together. Shake it out. That was our warm-up lap. How's that feeling? Pretty good. Awesome. All right. We're going to come into some forward folds. We're going to do a little bit of an extended play. If all goes well, come into the black swan sequence. But the first thing we need to know is how to get the swing on the hips. So it's not the belly, it's not the bladder, it's the hips. You'll immediately, this swing will tell you if you need to PP, if you don't have it in the right place. So where your leg inserts into the pelvis, we're going to lean forward and come into a forward fold. So okay to take a bathroom break, water break, any breaks that you need as we're practicing. Just give yourself that time. And then let you come down with your feet in the center of the mat. Stay grounded, we're not floating yet. Your arms can release. So you're not holding your weight with your arms. You're draping your weight forward. So you're on the balls of the feet. If you're rocked back onto the heels, then you want to lean forward so your head is really close to the ground. Yeah, lean forward. Walk your feet to the center of the mat. Where's the center of the mat? Your swing's a little high, Cody. Good. And then weight and drop down. So hip distance with the feet. There you go. Cool. And just like